talk about IEPs, because I know this is a buzzword when it comes to kids with specialized learning needs. What are IEPs and what are they for? How do they work? Talk about that for a second.
So an IEP is an individualized education plan. And a lot of people think, oh, that's only for the public school. Unfortunately, when we have kids who have special needs, sometimes doctors will say, well, where's your child's IEP? Or when your child goes to a trade school, they're going to ask for the accommodations that your child had throughout their career in school before they'll give them those accommodations when they go into a trade school or college. Guess what? You need history. So an IEP is a way to track what accommodations you've given your child, to focus on goals, because a lot of times we're using multiple curriculums to meet one goal for your child. And so it's a way to track all of that information in one place. It's not something you give the school, not something you give your school district. It's for you, but it also is for your child to help them to ask for the accommodations and to help them to advocate for their own needs when they graduate from out of your school. Here they have all this history. This is what works best to help me succeed in learning. And you've got it written down. And so even if your child asks for accommodations on the ACT or SAT, and I know those are probably going out the window in a lot of places right now, at least that's what I've heard, thankfully. But that College Board asks for that history, not just the test that shows that your child has a specific disability. They want to see that these accommodations have been used throughout their learning, and you're not all of a sudden just asking for the moon for a test. Right. Because they're going to say, oh, when have they needed them in the past? Well, you can say, here, I have paperwork. And I've seen it proven more that that parents get those accommodations when they've recorded that history. And so that's why we offer a free download on our website on a template that you can use to write an IEP, and then step-by-step instructions on how to do that.
Okay. So that's something that you can help with as well.
Yes.
Okay. So an IEP is really a document of the history of your child and the accommodations that they've had throughout their childhood.
Yeah. And usually you write them every year and then update them. But we go through that process.
So it's similar to a transcript, or goes hand in hand with a transcript kind of.
Yes, because then as you get into the high school years, you also write a transition plan on how you're going to meet their transitioning goals at high school.
Okay, very helpful. Homeschool Insights is sponsored by CTC Math. If you're looking for a great online math program, visit ctcmath.com and try it for free. For more great homeschool inspiration and resources, listen to the Schoolhouse Rocked podcast every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday.